Everybody get up.
Change the music.
A form for you to run, so I can run and play with you. What are we doing? Where am I supposed to be going?
Welcome to Body Shop TV. My name is Chella.
And I'm the body mechanic NYC.
Were they trying to get my attention?
I think so, girl. You got my attention.
I am so caught up in the Kool-Aid trying to figure out the flavor. How you living, body mechanic?
I don't know. I'm shaky, Chella. You're looking hot.
No, you're looking hot. Look at those pecs.
These implants, Chella.
What possessed you to look that way this morning, body mechanic?
I'm inspired by, what is it?
The 70s?
Yeah. Mine more like the 60s, Chella.
60s, yeah.
Absolutely.
You look hot.
Well, thank you, Chella.
I think if I were living in that era, I would try to pick you up.
Chella, stop it. Keep it PG, all right?
So, body mechanic, tell me, how was your week?
Let me see. So many things happen.
Well, while you're thinking about that, let me tell our viewers what our show is all about.
Tell them what it's all about.
Body Shop TV is all about wellness and relationships to help in the longevity of both. If you want to join us, the number will appear sometime during the 2 hours that we're going to be with you. Give us a call. Give us your opinions. Any questions for myself or the Body Mechanic NYC.
So, Chella, what are we talking about today?
Well, I'm going to be talking about nurturing today.
Yeah.
I think nurturing is extremely important in every relationship that we have. Work, play, at the gas station.
Nurturing?
Nurturing. Yeah, absolutely.
Do you think the body mechanic is nurturing, Chella?
Yeah.
Chella, you get fog in your glasses and there's no...
Yeah, he is very nurturing.
What?
No, you are.
Oh, okay, all right.
You are. I think sometimes you get caught up in what you do and your fire that you forget about little minor details. Then that's why.
Minor details.
That's why I'm the neck. And you're the head.
Thanks, Chella. And I'm going to be talking about that unwanted belly. What do you call it? I have to use the right word.
Just say it.
Unwanted belly fat.
That's right, because we're real. We keep it real on Body Shop. Come on.
That's right.
Let's keep it real.
That's right, yeah. Nothing like good old bumping bellies, but we're going to talk about how to reduce belly fat, what the issues are when the belly goes beyond the belt, and yeah, definitely.
I saw a man yesterday in the store. I swear to God, his stomach was like he was 18 months pregnant. It was huge. And the rest of his body was of normal size.
Right, exactly.
And I just wanted to go over and feel it to see if it was visceral fat.
That's visceral.
Visceral.
Man, you've been studying,
Yes,
Chella.
I have,
There you go. Talking about that, I was actually at my gym, and I had a new gentleman who had started, and he actually used to be a PE teacher and stuff, so he knows a lot about the industry. But, he's been out of the game for a while, and he's in his 40s, and he had a little pouch. And I had another guy come over who had similar. I said, I want you to take your hands and feel just run them along the outside. And what I said to him was, I said, if you notice, it's hard. You don't feel any fat.
Right.
Because with a lot of men, the fat is visceral. It's not subcutaneous fat. Subcutaneous is just underneath the surface of the skin. So if you take your fingers and run along the edge of the stomach, you'll have fat gather.
Right.
That's not that bad. But when it's hard, the fat is laden in the organs. And when it's laden in the organs, there's a whole host of health issues that proceed. So definitely going to enlighten and teach you about what's going on, how to reduce it.
So come on, get back to your week. How was your week? What did you do this week? That was exciting.
Oh, my God. This weekend, I went to, it's a semi-annual event, and I am a fragrance aficionado. And the event is put on by two ladies, and it's called Sniffapalooza. So they do one in the spring and one in the fall. So the fall one is called the Fall Ball. And we start out Saturday morning at Bergdorf's, and there's about 25 presenters of new fragrances. Mm-hmm. We actually have access to fragrances almost 6 months before they even come out on the market. So it was just incredible.
Wow.
We start there. Then
How many people attend?
About 200 people.
Wow, nice.
It was sold out. The event is always sold out.
Neat. And
Always
it's twice a
sold out.
year?
twice a year. They have small events throughout the course of the year for Sniffapalooza, but this is the big one. So people come from all over the globe.
Nice.
And fragrances are presented from all over the globe. France, Italy, England, from everywhere.
That's
So
cool.
it's incredible.
I'm having a really hard time looking at you, body mechanic, because
Why?
you look so different today.
I don't know.
I'm not used to.
Your hair is standing on end, girl.
Yes, it is. I'm not used to looking at you with all this on.
I'm digging those disco globes, baby. It's kind of like blinging in my eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, what else happened this week? Well, something else I want to talk about. Besides talking about the belly fat, I'm also going to do a mock castor oil walkthrough. We're going to learn about what castor oil does for the body. It's an old Ayurvedic technique. It's well over several thousand years old, and it will take your health to the next level.
I love
Absolutely.
the effects
Yes.
of the castor oil pack. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So what else you do this week?
Um.
I thought we had an awesome radio show Friday night.
Oh my gosh.
It was we talked about what's love got to do with it, domestic abuse, and we had the Suffolk County Coalition call of domestic violence, and they gave some really good statistics, and I was very impressed that they're providing training, education to kids as young as kindergarten, up to adult. That's awesome.
Yeah, I was shocked that young.
Well, there's bullying going on in school. Kids are getting killed over bullying now. That's awesome.
And I learned something. The panic button.
Yeah. I didn't know that was in existence.
Yeah. Did you know that was
I didn't know that.
No.
That's
Sometimes I think I need a panic button around you, Chella.
cool. You do.
I feel like I need to hit it right now. Those glasses, girl. It's hard. I don't know whether to look around the peace side or to the bottom.
I could take them off, body mechanic.
Oh, suck it now.
And I could put them in my.
Chella, that's working.
Yes, it is.
Are you trying to draw attention to your dangerous V-neck
Yes, I am.
attached to a hot curve?
Yes, I am.
I like it.
So, body mechanic, what did you do Friday night?
Oh! I need to do some more coffee. Check this out. Chella had her second birthday party.
It was so much fun.
Oh my God. We were sitting by the fireplace.
Yes.
We felt like celebrities.
At Main Catch.
Main
the
Catch.
Best restaurant on Long Island.
Oh, yes. And they had the 5-pound lobster waiting. Did I say waiting?
Yes, wait.
Or did I say wafing?
Wait.
They had a 5-pound lobster waiting for me at the lobby. So this is my ritual. After our radio show, we always go to Main Catch
On
afterwards.
Friday night.
Right. And the New York State law is that, I don't know if I'm going out on a limb here.
Go ahead, go for it. It's a body shop.
The largest lobster that's supposed to be sold in restaurants now is 4 pounds. But the body mechanic loves lobster, and I tell you, just a 2-pound lobster is just not enough. It's like eating a French fry to me. I only appreciate 5 to 6 pounds.
Remember that
God.
night you had a regular lobster, like 1.25 pounds?
Yeah, 1.25 pounds.
Remember that tiny one you had?
There's more shell than meat. Oh God, I was so disappointed.
You've gotten
I had
so
to order
spoiled.
2 meals. I
You've
did
got-
4 lobsters.
Yeah, you've gotten so spoiled.
So you can appreciate having a 5-pound lobster because it works out to be anywhere from 3.5 to about 4 ounces per pound. So the only way to truly get a pound of lobster, you have to have 5 pounds. Of
Right. Truly.
Right.
Truly.
And oh my God, that lobster was just waiting. So what I did was I did the dance. I held the claws. I swung it around, and it was cool. Because you always got to praise your food before you put it. It's all part of the journey. It's all part of the ecosystem.
So my favorite part of the evening was we had about 12 people around a big table, and I asked everyone, what are the 3 top characteristics in your perfect mate?
Right.
And we went around the room. I just thought it was very interesting what people were saying. And as you said, as the answers progressed, they got more interesting.
Right, because people had a chance to really think about what was
Right.
going on. Then they were listening to what other people were saying. And generally, everyone basically wants the same thing.
Yeah.
Pretty for the most
They
part.
They do.
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
fun.
And another thing that was great about it was watching you
Yes.
eat that chocolate cake.
Oh, my God.
I can't believe I said that on
Cakes
the air.
by Amy. I wish I had her phone number. Oh, my God. That cake was so good. It was beautiful.
And they had bling on it.
Bling all over and rhinestone rings, like 8 or 6 rings around the cake. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Very colorful. It was
That
chocolate.
was awesome.
It was
The
delicious.
food was excellent.
Yeah.
You had that huge cowboy steak.
Yeah, porterhouse. It was awesome.
It was excellent. Everybody was excited about the food.
Yeah, it was nice.
And both
I had a
owners
good
were
time.
there, Sal
Yeah,
and Tony.
And Tony, yeah.
Gambino, yes.
Pretty cool.
Let me see.
Pretty cool. So today we're going to have my good friend from Dangerous Curves today.
Wow.
She's going to really talk about Dangerous Curves. Watch out, body mechanic.
I'm feeling danger all around me. Danger to the right, danger to the left. Throw that curveball, baby.
That's right.
Wow. Chella, your glasses are like beeping at me right now.
Okay, what do you want me to do? Are they
No,
bothering
I
you?
like them. I'm just
Can we
kidding.
put it back on?
No. I like them.
I like 'em on.
'Cause I can yeah,
Yeah, I like them on.
yeah, okay. All right,
I could take turns looking at you in different panes of window.
What about you, Chella? What happened during your week?
Oh, body mechanic, I may be going to Hawaii.
Somebody's living life
In
over
a couple of days, yeah.
here.
Just for one day.
Yeah.
Yep, they want me to go out there to Hilo, Hawaii, Hilo, to close a deal.
That's home of the black sand.
$100,000 deal. Is that awesome?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited.
It's going to cost 20% that to fly you out first class.
That's right.
Yeah, it's all about relationships.
That's right. It is. It is. And I've only known this company 2 weeks. Can you imagine?
So, Chella,
Yeah.
what's the key to the art of the close? Can you share that with us?
Putting the customer first, talking about their needs and what they want. It's not about me or what I'm representing. It's about making it better for them. You know, once they feel that nurturing, they're wide open.
Wow. I learned something.
Yeah.
Every day's a school day, Chella.
Yeah, so I happened to have a conversation and over the phone with with one of their clients, and they just loved my demeanor over the phone. And we're talking all the way in Hawaii. They loved my demeanor. They loved that I was interested in their company and their product and trying to help them, you know, be successful.
I think you should wear some curves, some dangerous curves
Oh,
on
no
that dark
doubt.
beach,
No doubt.
on that black beach.
I don't know how hot it's going to be. I got to find out the weather.
What color would be a great backdrop for that? What should you wear? What color
don't know.
curve?
Oh, this color, fuchsia pink. We'll see.
That would pop.
So when we come back, we'll talk about nurturing, okay?
Okay.
So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
You're the neck.
And you're the head.
Like so many people, are your finances tight lately? Afraid to open your mail or even answer your phone? Well, take heart. You don't have to live like that. If you're 62 or older and own your own home, you can join the thousands of folks who have used safe and effective government-insured reverse mortgages. The government-insured reverse mortgages from Long Island's Senior Reverse Network allow you to stay in your home and turn equity into tax-free cash. Our government-insured reverse mortgages can eliminate mortgage payments, credit card balances, or just improve your lifestyle. Do yourself a favor and solve these problems now. Call the Senior Reverse Network, and our advisors will answer all of your questions about our reverse mortgage programs. We've helped scores of senior Long Island homeowners like you who now enjoy a worry-free retirement. Get the financial security and peace of mind you've dreamed about. Pick up the phone and call us at the Senior Reverse Network now to set up a free consultation.
Call 1-800-985-REVERSE. That's 1-800-985-7383.
Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail centre. Hogshair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly using Ecolab Blue Coral soaps and waxes. Formula Auto Wash has served the community for over 30 years. Senior discounts all day, every day. Ladies' Day Wednesday, $3 off any wash. Early bird discount Monday through Thursday till 9:30 a.m. Check out our website, formulaautowash.com.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
Welcome back to Body Shop TV. My name is Chella.
And I'm the body mechanic NYC.
So we want to welcome Laura Palker.
Hi, how you doing today?
I'm on top of the world, thank you. Laura's from Dangerous Curves. You know, every show that we've had since I've been introduced to Dangerous Curves, the body mechanic always has to make a comment about what I'm wearing. He loves Dangerous Curves.
Well, those sleeves are working me right now. Let me tell you, I love them. I
He
love
loves them. He loves the line. But before we get into the Dangerous Curve line, I want to talk about nurturing for a little bit. You asked me, do I think that if you're nurturing,
Yes.
body mechanic?
Yes, Cello.
Why did you feel important to ask me that?
Because we're going to be talking about the topic.
But why did you, if you felt that you were not nurturing,
No, no,
it would be a natural thing to ask someone.
You're heading south.
Okay,
Let's bring
so
it back to the North Pole here,
okay,
darling.
so-
No, I was just trying to keep in the framework of the show.
okay.
Don't be trying to use your psychology on me, Chella. With those
Okay.
peace glasses on.
Well, like, you know, we were talking about earlier, this client that I have in Hawaii, I was nurturing to them. And that's the reason why they're sending me down there, because they just felt that,
You felt a connection?
yeah, they felt that warm, you know, and nurturing, I believe, begins in the womb. Wouldn't you say?
It's a little late for that.
No, but that's
For you-
where,
Oh, okay, I got you.
that's where it begins.
Right. It does.
It begins in
It
the
does.
womb.
Because I used to talk to Savannah when she was in utero,
Savannah's his daughter, Laura.
my baby girl.
I
Yeah.
met your daughter
Yes.
at your birthday party.
Oh,
Yes.
that's
It was
right.
Amazing.
She's
Thank you so
beautiful.
much.
Yes.
Thank you.
So awesome.
She's
I
a
used,
sweetheart.
I used to talk to her and sing to her and play classical music, rub the radio on her mom's belly.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just sing to my daughter and rub my stomach.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
So,
important.
so
Nurturing's
Savannah
important.
came out like this. It was incredible. And then it kept getting stuck on her umbilical cord. So she's,
Well, you
Yeah.
still have to work at it.
absolutely.
Because you get so caught up every single day, just working and working and working. You're on that treadmill, and next thing you know, you're going to sleep.
That's right.
And so you have to think about nurturing.
That's right. And you know, I think people forget about the importance of nurturing when they get in different circles. For example, the work environment. A lot of supervisors, bosses, business owners forget that element is so important to keep their team together.
Whole, yes.
Because your team is only as good as the leader.
Well, you have to remember that it's not all about me. You know, one time I turned around and I was working. I got really upset at something a customer did in my business, and I was ready to, you know, I don't need to deal with this and walk off with my attitude and my ego. And all of a sudden I realized, I said, you know, it's not all about me. It's about the payroll that gets given to the people that work on the jobs. It's the vendors that get the work. So, and then even at home, you know, we have to, you know, we're making money to go here. We're going to Puerto Rico. We're going to Casa de Campo. And it's money, money, money. And next thing you know, it's like, hey, what about just time? What about dancing in the living room?
That's right.
Dancing in the living room.
Dancing in the dark. Body Mechanic, I have a habit of reviewing all of our shows. And there was a comment you made that I just want to bring up. I'm not changing the subject.
Hold on a second.
It has
Let
to
me
do with
drink some water
no,
first.
Yeah, okay, do that. It has to do with
Something affects my
nurturing.
bicep, yeah.
We were talking about erectile dysfunction one day, and and you said that, you know, once the guy can't maintain an erection, the woman wants to go away.
Is that what I said?
Something like that.
I don't think I said that.
Yes, you did. You took the glass and you knocked it against your teeth, and you said, if Johnny's pecker's not hard, she's going to run away.
No, the ting ting was just for hardness. That's all
All
that
right.
was.
Well, if it wasn't hard, then she's not going to be available, or not to him. And so I just want to say in regards to nurturing that I don't agree with that. It depends on the woman that you're dealing with or whatever the orientation is. If that person is nurturing, they'll make that person who can't get the erection feel good about themselves. And that's what I think is missing a lot. You know, I'm meeting a lot of people, males, that are having erectile dysfunction issues.
Well, maybe there should
here
be a
lately.
clause in the marriage decree about erectile dysfunction, because so many men have it now.
Well, couples are not always married.
That is true.
And you don't need a clause. You just need communication, and you need people that have hearts of gold that know how to nurture.
Okay.
Do you agree?
Okay.
Laura, what do you think?
Oh, geez, that's a whole complicated issue.
I think it depends on where the woman is. Because if she's talking to her mate, it's one conversation. When she gets with her girlfriends, it's a different one.
No, but I'm
Don't even, because the girlfriends
no,
will be
no.
like, yo, Cello, so what's up? And you're like, girl, I tell you.
No, I keep
Yeah,
it
don't
real.
even try to-
I keep it real.
Don't even try, Cello.
Don't even use me as an example.
What?
I am not the one.
Every woman has girlfriend talk, and then they
This
have
is
mate
true.
talk. So,
No,
all right.
but mine is the same.
Because men have the same.
Anyway, Laura.
Okay, let's go.
Well, wait a minute. Okay, so, girl talk could be worse than guy talk. I have
That's
to
my
admit.
point. Girls
I
are
really
raw.
have to admit.
Right,
Come on,
but,
Cello, you know that.
It gets.
I've been a fly on the wall.
but listen,
just
it can
I let
be.
my hair down and I was listening.
But when you point to me and say, I'm different, I'm no different with my girls or with anyone else. I'm the same. I'm the same all day long. So getting back to my point, Laura.
From your point of view.
My point is, if the woman is nurturing to that man who has ED, it makes for a stronger relationship. Wouldn't you think? I don't think
Communication
No, I
is
agree.
really
I
important.
agree.
I was going.
You shoot his self-esteem in a relationship. It's important, and at that point, more so than ever.
Well, communication is really important, and I went to a class that was talking about the masculine and the feminine, not so much the man and the woman, because men and women have both masculine and feminine.
Right. We are a combination
And
of both, just in
exactly.
different, varying degrees.
So now it depends upon what is the predominant trait that's
Right.
coming out, masculine or feminine. However, the thing that I saw was most interesting is that on scales from like 1 to 10 in the masculine and 1 to 10 in the feminine, the whole communication on both sides was like 1 to 4. If we started like evolving our methods of communication a little bit more on both sides, we'd probably end up being a lot better off. I was so shocked. I'm like, oh, wow, we're so basic. We're so superficial in the conversation, and really nobody knows what the hell anybody's doing.
We talk about that all the time, about how shallow most conversations are.
Right.
And so.
Yeah. I even in a networking event, I had a woman come and she says, well, everybody loved what I look like in your dress, so you have to use me as your
model?
No, you have to use me as your business agent. And I'm like, and what do I know about you? You have to at least warm me up a little bit before we start dating.
Right. But I think the most beautiful thing that I witness is when I see young kids nurturing their peers. If you haven't seen that, that is the most beautiful thing. And Savannah does that. I've seen
really
her.
does.
I've seen her in action.
I have photos of her. She's
Very
like a little
nurturing.
politician. She's like, I'm like, wow, you go with your bed. I know she got that from her mother.
It's important. It's important in every relationship.
I think it's hardwired into most of us. I just think sometimes it takes a back burner with stress and being inundated with a lot of other things. We forget what's truly important. And it's really all about people. Like, for instance, this dwelling is just a box until we give it life.
Right.
It's like with everything. So we are the ones that make it happen.
I just came back from Louisville, Kentucky, and I was having a great conversation with this lady on the plane. And she's coming up here, and it ends up that she said, I was a little put off when I came to New York because I went for a walk, and I said, good morning, and everybody was looking at me like I had 3 heads. Mm-hmm. And I said, well, it's really like in New York, we're having sensory overload. We have so much outside influences that sometimes it's a matter of self-protection. It's not that it has any correlation to who we are as people or if we're friendly or not. It's just, we have to pull back and have some quiet time.
Right.
And it might be that morning walk. So we're in this conversation, and she's telling me that she's coming up because her son-in-law is in cancer treatments. And she said, I don't know how long I should stay and all of this. And I said, you know what? If you need a break or your daughter needs a break, give me a call. Let's go out for lunch. And, you know, you'll get a little chance to see a bit of Long Island because it's the greatest place in the world.
I agree with you because we talk about this all the time. We do too much.
No, you do too much.
No, hold on a second. It's not about me. I'm serious when I say this. And we've talked about this several times. People in America try to do 20 things that should be divvied out to 20 lifetimes, all in one lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
And then what we do is we try to bestow that stuff upon our children. There are children who do more things during the week than their parents do.
That's true.
And they
Yes.
should be developing
Yeah.
their character, but they're just doing. It's stressful to them.
So when you say we, you're talking about
In
people
general.
in general.
In general,
All
come
these
on.
are you and I.
No, just in general, people try to do too much, and whatever the motivation is, whether it's to obtain money or,
Right.
you know, but it just waters down your life
That's
when your
right.
brain is always overstimulated. Because that's one of the reasons why in my wellness model, I develop a relaxation component. Most people do not know how to quiet the storm.
Right.
Because when your brain is trying to process 20 things at one time, and I'm being conservative, it's stressful.
Self-nurturing, Laura, I agree with you 100%. This weekend, you know what I did all weekend? I crocheted, and I caught up with all my Homeland series.
Awesome.
But I didn't go out of the house. It was so awesome.
Isn't it great when you can just like stay in your pajamas and
Oh,
like
and
putter
gee, I
around?
loved
And it's so wonderful. You know, I'm making a Laura room in my house.
Good for
It's
you.
a space that's just a room that has all the pretty things with pictures of my mom and my daughter and the and family, and just it's almost like a vintage type space that's just a place for me to go and
That's
read a
nice.
book or something like that.
Good
and
for you.
then and it's separate from the office space, so really important.
I like that.
Yeah,
I
nice
like that.
music, little jazz.
That's cool.
That's awesome. I remember several years ago, I saw Oprah had a show talking about quiet time for mommies. Because mommies are really, and mothers, and whether they're mother or not, women in general are like the unsung heroes. And she was trying to teach women how to create that hour of space every single day. Because, you know, the woman takes care of the husband, she takes care of the children, she takes care of the household, she makes sure the finances are straight. It's just an ongoing thing. And she had a couple of clips of different women trying to institute this format. So they showed like women with children, and the woman is inside the bathroom burning candles, trying to have a glass of champagne. And the kids, like the first day, are like kicking at the door and trying to open it and screaming outside. And by the third day, the children started to become more independent and start to do their own thing. And once you develop those habits, then you can incorporate them.
I saw the same thing happening with my parents. After my father had his massive heart attack and 2 strokes, my mom was, you know, the 24-hour home nurse. And he depended on her to do everything. And then after a year or so, she was like, I'm going to slack off. And she did less. Like, she'd go to the Y to work out, and he would get up, make his own breakfast. And she said, you know, she was enabling him. So after 2 years, she was able to wean him from being dependent upon her.
That's an interesting statement because that even happens to children. There are mothers who try to do too much.
That's
and then
right.
you have adults out there who can't do anything.
Yep,
You know,
that's right.
it happens to a lot of men.
Yeah.
And what a lot of those men do, not to change the topic, but a lot of those men, they pick women that will be their mothers.
That's right. Very
Because
true.
the umbilical cord was never cut. You know, they can't cook, they can't clean, they
Mama
can't do
boys.
it. But, yeah.
Yep.
So they find a woman that fills that same void.
I'm really lucky.
Why?
My husband, he takes care of all the finances. Of course, he's an accountant. However, he's just so awesome. He helps around the house. He cooks.
Wow.
He cleans. He takes the garbage out. He helps around the house. He's just, he really is. He helps with it. The only thing we have a little issue about is he says the woman has to take care of the social. So while I'm traveling 3 or 4 times a month, then I have to worry about making emails and coordinating. Finally, after 10 years, he's kind of getting it that he has to help out with making social plans too. But we have a great time. We have such a balance of fun, of work, of travel. He has his time, I have my time.
Nice.
We have
Just
together time.
Just the 2 of you now?
Yes, all the kids are grown.
Nice,
Wow.
nice.
My daughter is 35. His daughter is 35, and his son is I think he's 32. I forget his birthday.
Well, Laura, when we come back, we're going to talk about dangerous curves.
Oh, my favorite subject.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Yes.
Guys, ready for the show? Yeah. Enjoy it.
Stop the truck! Stop the truck! Thank you.
Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware.
We have 3 of the largest showrooms of safes on display and in stock. You can see and touch them in person instead of browsing a catalog. We carry gun and rifle safes, burglary safes, jewelry safes, fire rated from a half hour to 2 hour. Famous name brands.
We sell Gardol.
We sell AMSAC.
The new AMSAC touchscreen.
If you're ever in need of a safe, think Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware. Right, Lockie?
That's right, Alan.
Welcome back to Body Shop TV. My name is Chella with Dangerous Curves.
And I'm the body mechanic NYC.
Why do you sound so down? What's
I'm
the
not down. I was about to say danger to the right and
That's-
danger to the left. Holla. How's that curve?
Awesome. Welcome, Laura.
Thank you so much for having me. It's so exciting to be talking about Dangerous Curves collection by MG Ballard Designs. And what's really, really exciting is the effect that this clothing line has with men. It just all of a sudden started happening. you know, my husband is very supportive, and he's always giving me a lot of compliments, you know, and you know, he's I got the line. I actually had my clothes made, which was so exciting. I got measured, and finally I had something that would fit me, and I was comfortable. And I was running out the door. I had a pair of khakis on and just like a little T-shirt on, and I threw on this jacket just over it. And I was going to run out. I ran down to give my husband a kiss goodbye, and he went, "Wow, you look great." And I was like, all right, okay. Like I had never heard it so pronounced before.
Right.
So I was like, okay, that's cool. So the only thing I'm really wearing different is just my dangerous curves. So next thing you know, I'm wearing my dress because I got the 6 basic essentials. And I'm wearing the dress, and I layered it with this navy blue tunic that I have on. And I'm walking out, and next thing you know, people are going, "Wow, you look good. Wow, you look good." And I'm going, what in the heck's going on with this line? I go to the deli counter, and I have a pair of jeans on, and I just have this navy blue tunic on, and the deli guy goes, "Wow, I guess you're wearing your blue today." And it's just, so all of a sudden I'm thinking, well, okay, so if I have clothes that fit, and they've got these magnificent colors, people are starting to notice.
Right.
So I talked to the designer, Marva. I says, you know, I hate to say it, but I was wearing men's Oxford shirts underneath my suits because I could never get a woman's piece of clothing that had the length of the arms long enough. And I'm at your show. You had a home show, and one of your guests says to me, "You know, I'm so tired of wearing men's Oxford shirts." I said, "You're kidding me!" I thought I was the only one in the world that was wearing men's clothing because it could be tailored for my body measurements. I said, "You know what? We can measure your body, and we can make clothes for you." So I was so excited. But the thing that really got me excited about the Dangerous Curves collection line is the designer. She has a casual line that's great for travel. It rolls. It goes, I can fit 9 outfits in a carry-on suitcase. But the most important thing is that she is teaching women to sew. She's teaching women who need to make a living, not piecework, not sweatshops, but with a qualified skill to make a living, and giving them a job to be able to make the clothing line. So we have independent stylists who can make money by taking the measurements, and we do full training. Then we have women who need to make a livable wage. You know, I mean, we have to be able to buy groceries and pay the rent and get some clothes too. So we need to be able to give people an opportunity to really make money. And each garment comes with a hang tag with the woman who made your clothes. So they study in the Stitch Institute, they learn to be a seamstress, and then they go into a 12-week mentoring program, and they learn to make the M.G. Ballard designs. And she's for years been making custom leather apparel for the stars, and you wouldn't believe who she's really designed clothing with. And now she's come up with a basic line, 6 essential pieces. The scarf with the mini collection is a gift, which is unbelievable because you can wear it on your head, you can wear it as a scarf, you can wear it around your waist, and you can see the basic black dress. Everybody has to have a basic black dress. But you know, the thing that's so important, colors. Let's talk about colors. Feel this fabric, body mechanic. Just
Let me close my eyes and
feel that fabric. And the colors are just amazing.
I just get a shimmy, I'm sorry.
Amazing. And I mean, look
Michelle,
at
did
this.
you peep that?
Yes, I peeped
Turquoise.
that.
You just brushed the body mechanic with some dangerous curved fabric. Holla.
I'm telling you.
This right here.
Oh, and look at, I mean, the new colors. Yes. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
But no, now you got to look at this. Is
This
the
is closer
new
to my flesh
caramel?
tone.
The caramel.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, that goes great with the bicep.
Yes, the
Sure, I
bicep
think
with
this
a,
will
with a
work.
little vanilla. Oh, the vanilla here. Look at that. And even it's
Everything's
just
edible, buddy.
unbelievable.
You know,
Caramel,
I want to
vanilla.
interject for a second. I want to say
Okay,
something.
yes.
What I feel about the line.
You're feeling something, Buddy McCann?
You know, I told you I love the clothing, and I'll tell you something. A lot of times, women have clothing they're either too tight, right, or too loose. The fact that the custom fits you is awesome. And another thing is this: I think beauty is in mystery, so the lines are soft and flowing, and that's why it draws the attention. And everything is elegant, every single piece.
You know, you're absolutely right, because
Yeah.
I was watching a TV show and the host yells out, "Yoga pants are not everyday street clothes." And all of a sudden I'm going, you know, why are people wearing the yoga pants? Because they fit.
Right.
And
Because they're
they're
comfortable.
And that's what it's about.
And so now, you know, I mean, I've been in business for 30 years, and all I did was wear a suit. And now, so I either work in the shop, because my other business is I design and build exhibits for trade shows, so I'm working in the shop putting things up. And so it was like, okay, I'm either going to look like a bum or I'm going to be in a suit.
Right.
So now I've been able to get the bridge, because I can be comfortable. We make leggings. I mean, you don't know how many people that have complicated body measurements and they can't wear leggings because
Right.
they put them on and they fall down.
They gather too much, or right.
Exactly. And so now we can really take their measurements, and the fabric is so soft.
Oh my
Isn't
God, it's
that
incredible.
beautiful?
It is incredible.
It's and when it fits you to your measurements, you feel like you don't have anything on. It's just absolutely unbelievable.
That's true.
So leggings with tunics, dresses. So the 6 essentials are the dress, the tunic top, a skirt, pants, a jacket, a swing jacket, a basic swing jacket, or a coat. So now, how do you really make it yours? You pick the style sleeve, you pick the style neck, V-neck, scoop neck, turtleneck, cowl neck. You pick your fabric ease. That's how we'll put it. So we have demure, we have demystified, and we have dangers. So tell us about the experience, because this is brand new, and you know, I met you. We had lunch, and I said, "Oh, I want you to see the clothing line." So I came and I met you to do the measurements. What did that feel like? I mean, was it? Tell me, was that nurturing?
Extremely. I tell all my friends, anyone that I meet, I talk about Dangerous Curves, and I try to wear them every day. I have to buy more clothing, obviously. But the one thing that sold me on the company was the fact that Marva Ballard, she employs people who are unemployed, teaches them the trade of sewing. And then the finishing touch is when you get the clothing, there's a tag hanging from the clothing with their name on it. I was so touched by that.
It's like art.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
incredible.
It's beautiful. And it's like, it's a win-win for everyone. And I loved it, so I became a stylist myself so that I can promote it, invite you here. We're promoting on the radio show. I want to tell the world because, you know, I'm a voluptuous woman, as you can see. For so many years, I would buy my clothes at Lane Bryant or Avenue, which are pre-cut, and they just don't fit my body, you know. And with Dangerous Curves, you came, you measured me, every inch of my body. When you delivered the clothes, you had me try them on to make sure everything fit. I mean, I was totally blown away. That took a lot of time. She invested her time in me.
Well, not only that, this is a service that's only privy usually to the very wealthy. And now everyone could partake in it.
Right, that's true.
It's all about that nurture.
That's true.
It really is.
It's very affordable, and we have 2 ways that you can work. We have clothes for everybody, and that's our Everybody's collection, and those are our ponchos and things like that. Then we have a basic measurement for people who are they have a balanced body build and would fit into what the fashion industry has determined as the norm. But Marva, she basically uncovered that almost 90% of women do not fit into the fashion model.
That's right.
So now, for all the rest of us, we have a solution.
Cool beans. And with that, hold that thought, Laura. We'll be right back with more Dangerous Curves with Laura Palker.
Yes.
Old Spice body spray will make you feel so powerful to blow your mind right in front of your face. Goodbye. Oh no! It's like you got idol. Power.
Automatic freshness, softness, and static control has never been easier with the Bounce Dryer Bar. I just stick it to the inside of my dryer, and I never have to remember.
Oh, Old Spice body spray makes you smell like power! It's so powerful it sells itself in other people's commercials. You smell like outdoor freshness.
You smell like power.
Yeah, I do. Power!
Try this routine to feel fresh and clean. Pair Charmin Fresh Mates with your Charmin.
Oh, Spice body spray is too powerful to stay in its own commercial. That's right. Power!
When your cable's on the fritz, you get frustrated. When you get frustrated, your daughter imitates. When your daughter imitates, she gets thrown out of school. When she gets thrown out of school, she meets undesirables. When she meets undesirables, she ties the knot with undesirables. And when she ties the knot with undesirables, you get a grandson with a dog collar. Don't have a grandson with a dog collar. Get rid of cable and upgrade to DirecTV. Call 1-800-DirecTV.
Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail centre. Hog's hair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly using Ecolab Blue Coral soaps and waxes. Formula Auto Wash has served the community for over 30 years. Senior discounts all day, every day. Ladies' Day Wednesday, $3 off any wash. Early bird discount Monday through Thursday till 9:30 a.m. Check out our website, formulaautowash.com.
Welcome back to Body Shop TV. My name is Chella.
And I'm the Body Mechanic NYC.
And we have with us today Laura Palker from Dangerous Curves.
Yes. Well, I had, Marva says, because like I said, when I first started measuring, everybody wanted to be a little loose. And then when I fit them, it was like we needed to snug it up a bit.
That's right.
So I called Marva and I said, Marva, I says, everybody's saying loose, but then when they get it, we have to snug it up a bit. She says the curve doesn't get dangerous until it's a little snug.
Well, and women are used to wearing things that are so tight, so it's understandable. But there's something great about that mystery and just having the wind blow and have the fabric kind of drape on the curve and then move off. Excuse me, sorry. Not that.
Well, really, I mean, we dress for ourselves, but then we dress to attract. So it's very important, your point of view.
Yeah, I always say that the only time you actually look at yourself is when you wake up in the morning. Other than that, it's everyone else that's looking to you, and you're responding from their facial expressions or their body movement when you walk into the space. So that's like, they become your mirror.
Yeah.
Right. When I first started seeing a nutritionist, and because my doctor kept on telling me that they wanted to put me on pills for the cholesterol, And I says, no, 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 no. I'm going to do it with diet. I'm going to do it with watching myself. So I went to a nutritionist. And I can't believe it. I went to see Margaret Marshall, and she is Long Island's nutritionist, and she just helped me with saying, not telling me that I had to do this and I had to do that and let me get my meals delivered, but she did it with eating natural foods, and the way that my lifestyle is with all the travel I did just showed me how to make better choices. And I went to the doctor this time for my checkup, and my cholesterol was normal. And I did it. And it was really, really exciting. But
what was that number, if you don't mind me asking? Do you remember the numbers? The difference in numbers?
I don't remember exactly, but I know that I got one down to 100 and one to, I think it was the LDLs,
right?
Like a 120.
Wow.
Interesting.
That's
so, interesting. And I'm eating more protein. I mean, I love bread. And I went with that thing with cutting out carbs totally, and I lost 15 pounds, and 2 months later I gained it back on just like everybody else. But so now, if I want to have a hamburger, I can have a hamburger, but I only eat the top part of the bun. So it's just balancing a little bit more and not overindulging portions, eating more. My problem was I wasn't eating enough. I was, I wouldn't eat all day long and then eat it, at night at 8 o'clock. So now making sure I have breakfast and trying to eat it all. But so, anyway, that's another subject.
Spread it out, yeah.
But I was so excited because Marva said the clothes are designed to go if you can go one size up or one size down. Mm-hmm. So that means that now I won't have 3 sizes in my closet. I can have one set of clothes in my closet. Right. And another thing that was exciting, it's just been an unfolding story. So we talked about nurturing, about taking time for me, having my clothes fit, and I was so excited when I was having my clothes fit, because you're right, it was the wealthy that were having tailors come in, and men, businessmen, always have the tailor come in and make custom shirts. So now we can have, take an office break, lunch, go in the office and have your clothes measured for you. And then more so is I started thinking, how much money am I going to save when I travel with all the extra luggage? A ton.
That's right.
I mean, I did my last luggage trip, and I upgraded to first class instead of paying for the luggage.
Good for you. Good for you.
But that's a lot of money, for 3 times a month,
right.
12 months out of the year. So I'm saving that. And then I said, wow, my dry cleaning bills, these are machine washable. You can just wear your clothing, and I've washed the outfit that I have on today. It's a wide leg pant, the tunic. I have just a basic T-shirt underneath the tunic because I got a little long in my V-neck, and just the swing jacket.
Danger, baby.
Little danger.
Danger neck.
So, but I'm not taking it to the dry cleaners. How many times? 3-4 times in a year.
It does wash very easily.
So, and it comes out wash and wear, beautiful, beautiful.
So that's even green also. Look at that.
Absolutely. Green, healthier, because what are those chemicals doing to your skin and your body? And I was actually even paying more because I was going to a green dry cleaner. So now I'm saving money at the dry cleaner. I'm saving money with my luggage. And I turned around and went, oh my God, these clothes aren't going to cost me a dime. And even more so is that I all of a sudden, how many of you really have a jewelry box or several that are filled with jewelry that you just don't wear because now it doesn't match with the prints, it doesn't match? I broke open my jewelry box and I'm wearing all my jewelry again because it's a canvas. It's
a neutral palette.
It's a neutral palette with all these, there's 16 dynamic colors, and you can mix and match, you can layer, and then you can break open your jewelry box and your belts, your accessories, I mean, and shoes. Oh my God.
Forget about it.
I'm telling you, it's like I'm reducing taking out all those clothes and donating. Marv even did studies donating. The average American donates 10 pounds of clothes a month.
Wow.
That we're buying stuff that doesn't fit and then not wearing it, and next thing you know, donating it.
You know, we both know a young lady by the name of Tina that you recently measured. And I just want to share that Dangerous Curves is for any size woman. Tina is what? In the world of what? A
She's
size 0?
Tiny.
Size
tiny,
0,
tiny,
size
yes.
1, very tiny. And she's got a whole mini wardrobe. Awesome.
I can't wait to see her because she was dangerous before the curve.
That's right.
Holla.
Yeah.
Just absolutely. Actually, her clothing came in, and we really, I mean, it was amazing. We did a 5-piece set for her, and she was just so beautiful and such a inside and out, absolutely gorgeous. And she wanted a mini skirt. So we did the mini skirt, and when I got it, I pulled it out. It was more like a Band-Aid.
Oh, my. It was like a little handkerchief. You should see it, Body Mechanic. It's so tiny.
Yes, it is. It is.
And you know, to
And
update
leggings?
to update our viewers as to who Tina is.
Yes.
The Body Mechanic and I recently, well, a few months ago, met this young woman who works at Southside Restaurant in Lindenhurst, Long Island, who had a very large mass on her face. And we approached her and asked what it was and if we could do a fundraiser to help get it removed. And so she was ecstatic. She was elated. And so we secured one of our sponsors, who's a top plastic surgeon on Long Island, Dr. Dobransky. What's up? He did the surgery. Tina's self-esteem has shot up to the sky.
She's like a different person.
She's a different person. So now we're going to be hosting a coming out gala for Tina on November 17th, right? At a main catch in Comac, so that the world can see her. She's gorgeous now.
You know, it would really be awesome if we could do something on November 14th. And it would really be great if Chella, if you and the Body Mechanic could MC the Dangerous Curves fashion show. We're having that at the What Women Want show. And if we could have Tina come and be a model, that would be really great.
When is it? When is the show?
It's November 14th.
On Thursday?
Thursday from 4 to 9 at the Windwatch Golf and Country Club. And it's free entertainment. We're having workshops, actually, and that's why I think it would be so great if you could MC the fashion show, because we're having workshops on, nonverbal communication.
Interesting.
Very Body Mechanic.
Margaret Marshall is going to be doing a workshop on the survival guide for the holidays, how you can eat anything you want and not gain the weight.
What's her name again?
Margaret Marshall. And the weight gain, average weight gain from October 31st to January 1st is 13 pounds.
Wow.
Can you imagine being able to eat anything you want during the holidays and not gain the weight? I mean, that would just be awesome. And then we have a psychic who's coming about using your divine gifts for reaching your full potential. It's going to be a great night. Workshops, and you can go to the show, whatwomenwantshow.com, and register.
I would love to do that. I'm just a little shy.
Oh, and we'd love to, anybody who's watching your show, if they enter in the VIP code, Alice, they'll get
ALICE.
Alice, ALICE, they'll get a $20 discount.
Oh, cool.
So we
Very
love we love you and everything that you're doing, and I'm so excited about working with you about the Dangerous Curves collection.
Oh, so am I.
It's just
so am I, because I get to look at it. And I get to feel it once in a while.
And we have full training too, because you have to take.
Mechanic.
Yeah, I want to share
we have the
something with
sable.
you, Laura. I recently you gave me a scarf like this in the cream color, and I wore it over my head and wrapped it around my neck like an Arab.
Yeah.
And I went to a Mideastern store, grocery store, and they thought I was one of the family.
There was a burqa, huh?
Yeah, they thought I was one of them.
Really?
I said, Salam alaikum.
Well, actually, I worked with a very dear friend, Tanya, who is been in fashion forever, and she said definitely our lines need to have something for the head, so that we can be for everybody. You know, and we actually just added the infinity scarf to the
that's
line,
nice.
so that you can use it as a scarf, you can use it to wear over your head. So yes, we want to be very respectful for everyone, all body shapes and sizes, and multicultural.
I know, we got to get some danger for some men. What's up with that?
Yeah, someone else said that. Was it you?
It was me.
Oh, it was you. Figures.
Yeah, why should women get all the
Yeah,
attention?
that's true.
So,
Well,
We'll have to talk to Marva
I come
about
get my
that.
biceps fitted. I don't care. Holla.
Your biceps and your calf.
There we go.
There you go.
Excellent.
There
I
you
love the
go.
material. It's soft. You could wear it 3 seasons out of the year.
Yes.
And
yes.
Like
And-
you said, sometimes 4.
Yes, I'm always cold. I am always cold, and there's this tendency for the human race right now to be making meat lockers in the summertime. Every time you walk into the indoor area, it's like you freeze to death. So, and the thickness of the fabric, it's a very, very nice fabric that you can wear an off-white, and it's not see-through, and it has just enough material weight to cover the things that we don't want to see.
Right. That's cool.
Didn't you talk about cellulite?
No, not yet.
Did I?
I'm scared. We've never talked about that.
We didn't? Well, that's interesting because when we talk about the castor oil packs, one of the things that castor oil does, it rebalances the hormone system and it helps the body facilitate getting those toxins out of the fat cells, because that's what happens. The liver will take a fat cell, and the liver will take a free radical or a toxin, and if your diet is not clean, you don't have enough antioxidant in your diet, the liver will store it in your fat system. It'll wrap it in fat and it'll store it. So the castor oil packs help with stimulating the body, getting rid of that. So you couple that with massage and proper diet, and then unwanted wrinkles will start to smooth out. Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, Laura, how does someone get in touch with you to learn more about Dangerous Curves, if they want to be a stylist, if they want to host a party?
Well, first and foremost, you need to mention that you heard about the Dangerous Curves collection with Chella and the Body Mechanic.
Body Shop TV.
Absolutely. And then second, you can reach me directly right on my cell phone, 516-380-7904.
That number again?
516-380-7904. And you can see right online, we have the new lookbook.
Oh, the new
And
lookbook.
it's online. You can go through it electronically. And if you look in the menu bar on the far left is the sketchbook. This is the new fall line. And I have to tell you, you'll see Marva's brilliance in bringing beautiful clothing, casual wear, travel wear, business wear, right to your fingertips. And it's made to measure. We're just all about fashioning a better future.
That's awesome. Wow. We got to get Marva to New York.
Marva would love to come.
I'd love to meet her.
She would, oh my goodness. You just can feel her passion. You can feel her strength as a designer. She teaches design. I went to Memphis and we spent 2 days together, and I saw the studio where there's fitting rooms and then the cutting rooms and the sewing rooms, and met some of the seamstresses, and they're just amazing. I think these clothes are made with love.
Yeah.
I think so, because everyone is involved in the process.
Yep.
And just the fact that the women are able to put their label on it, it's just a win-win situation all the way around.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back. We're going to pay some bills with Body Shop TV.
Like Like so many people, are your finances tight lately? Afraid to open your mail or even answer your phone? Well, take heart. You don't have to live like that. If you're 62 or older and own your own home, you can join the thousands of folks who have used safe and effective government-insured reverse mortgages. The government-insured reverse mortgages from Long Island's Senior Reverse Network allow you to stay in your home and turn equity into tax-free cash. Our government-insured reverse mortgages can eliminate mortgage payments, credit card balances, or just improve your lifestyle. Do yourself a favor and solve these problems now. Call the Senior Reverse Network, and our advisors will answer all of your questions about our reverse mortgage programs. We've helped scores of senior Long Island homeowners like you who now enjoy a worry-free retirement. Get the financial security and peace of mind you've dreamed about. Pick up the phone and call us at the Senior Reverse Network now to set up a free consultation.
Call 1-800-985-REVERSE. That's 1-800-985-7383.
This is Beth.
Hi.
Oh, congratulations. When are you due?
I'm not pregnant.
Oh, look at that. Excuse me.
You're totally thin.
You look very sexy.
For life's bleachable moments, all it takes is 3/4 cup.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn? Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act 1 will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote, or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure. You'll be happy you did.
So then I said, Mr. Prime Minister, I'm flattered that you love chocolate, but I'm here strictly in a professional. What's wrong with him?
He thinks you're naked.
My shell is brown. It just looks like my milk chocolate is showing. Only a fool would think I'd actually show up naked.
So it's that kind of party. Hit it!
I'm sexy and I know it.
Alright.
Look at that body. Look at that body. Look at that body.
I work out. Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
You guys ready for the show?
Yeah.
Enjoy.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware.
We have 3 of the largest showrooms of safes on display and in stock. You can see and touch them in person instead of browsing a catalog. We carry gun and rifle safes, burglary safes, jewelry safes, fire rated from a half hour to 2 hour. Famous name brands.
We sell Gardol.
We sell AMSAC.
The new AMSAC touchscreen.
If you're ever in need of a safe, think Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware. Right, Lockie?
That's right, Alan.
Welcome back to Body Shop TV. My name is Chella.
And I am the shy body mechanic NYC.
OMG.
Chella, why do you always say that? You know I'm shy.
You are not.
I'm
You are like
tender.
totally not shy.
I'm tender.
No, you're not.
I am on the inside, what people can't see.
You're tender. I'll agree to that. But
Okay.
you're not shy.
I am shy.
No, you're not. So, body mechanic, can I tell you something?
What?
I went to visit my girlfriend yesterday.
You
and
did?
She was sharing with me that she went to McDonald's and they were sharing.
Did
No,
I get
no,
did I
no,
get a
wait.
neck turn just
No,
now?
listen.
What?
They went to McDonald's and they shared, her and her mom shared a 20-piece chicken McNugget.
Oh!
So wait a minute. I said, no, you didn't. I just saw a video.
I gotta take my glasses off. Hold on a second. What?
Listen, I told her that I just saw a video showing what's inside the chicken McNugget. She goes, don't tell me, because I really enjoyed them.
McDonald's.
McDonald's chicken McNuggets. They shared 20 pieces.
Folks out there in TV land, the body mechanics, it's a newsflash. If they take a bag of chicken McNuggets and leave them out overnight, they convert to liquid.
Yes.
It is not real food. There is no fiber. It's loaded with toxins. It is deadly. It is not real food.
That video went viral as to
Oh.
the microscopic view of the inside of the chicken McNugget. I'm going to show it to her. I don't care.
It's made with slime.
So anyway,
Oh.
I went to McDonald's.
Did I say slime?
You said slime.
McDonald's.
I went to
Slime. I'm sorry, I just had to say it so people don't forget when they go to McDonald's, they pay for slime.
Yeah.
Slime tastes good.
$5, 20 pieces.
What? What a bargain. 20 pieces of slime.
That's a bargain for me.
That's a bargain. Ah! All the leftover parts
Wait.
is ground up with a little bit of food color, a little ammonia. Oh, man.
So, baby, I thought you would appreciate it. I went to McDonald's yesterday.
I bet you did,
No,
Chella.
I went there for a purpose. I went there to get the Body Shop Blue Halloween basket. You see that on the table?
You got that from McDonald's?
Yeah, and look what I put in it. Isn't that cute?
Oh, my God, even the vegetables are turned to slime.
They are not.
It's like Slime Nation.
No, they're not.
Oh, my God. Let me tell you something. Every time I walk past a McDonald's, I just feel bigger when I walk near it. And it's so funny because you are what you eat.
Yeah, you are.
If you don't believe me, folks, all you have to do in your daily journey, you walk past or look into a restaurant, look at the food, look at the people. They look like the food.
Yeah. Yeah,
You go to
that's true.
people who go to cafes and restaurants that serve real healthy food, they look completely different. We no longer know what normal and healthy looks like. We have a distorted vision. And that's the reason why the topic we're talking about today is so important. And now I'm going to put my glasses back on. We are going to talk about that unwanted belly fat. So,
Are you talking to me, body mechanic?
no, because I want people to feel, I want them to feel my passion about this. Because I was one of those people, Chella. I was one of those people that I was 300 pounds.
How big was your stomach?
It was 2x big.
That's not that big.
2x? On this small frame?
2X?
It's a lot.
That's sexy.
That's
That's sexy, body mechanic.
Well, it might be sexy on someone who's 6'6", but when you're 5'10", you look like Yoda.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay to look like Yoda, but I'm not a Jedi and I can't hover. So, but there's a host of issues that go with that. And what's interesting between men and women, women have an adipose system that's kind of spread throughout the body. They carry it on their hips, on their back, on the back of their arms, and that's basically for nature. That's for childbearing. As a matter of fact, if a woman's body fat drops too low, she stops ovulating. She can't sustain life. She can't sustain her life and carry a baby.
Right.
You know? And not only that, the fat system is a system that stores hormones. It's a separate endocrine system. So you need to have a certain amount of body fat now. But it's supposed to be stored in those areas. It's not supposed to be stored in the stomach.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things I want to focus more on men, because when men have fat on their bellies, there's a lot of things that happen. For instance, usually they have an acidic environment in their body, which we call chronic mild acidosis, which basically kind of starts to dissolve the organs because the body is always trying to maintain a certain pH. It could cause osteoporosis. It can cause, weakening of the bone structure. And then the other thing about having unwanted belly fat or excessive belly fat is that it causes copious amounts of inflammation. And inflammation clogs up the body and allows toxins to stay in the body instead of being expelled. That's because the body has gone awry, whether it's too much sugar or stress. Stress is another thing that produces belly fat. So one of the tests that I do with men is I have them actually take their hands, put it on their bellies, and take their fingertips, go from their ribs, and push in towards the center. If your fingers have fat between them, that is kind of what we call that subcutaneous fat, which means it's underneath the first 3 layers of skin. The fat is kind of stored just in that kind of like little adipose system. Everyone has fat. In fact, we all are born with the same, we are born and die with the same amount of fat cells. But they're a storage device. What changes is the size. They shrink, they get big, the storage, they shrink, so they're up and down. But something that changes with men getting belly fat is visceral fat. Visceral, or viscera, means organs. And what happens is that fat gets entwined in the organs. Now, this is deadly.
Danger.
Because what happens is the fat actually starts to separate the organs. It's kind of like taking a solution, right, and increasing it. And let's say you have 20 marbles in it, which represent organs. Now, as you increase the solution, the marbles kind of spread out. And now the fat is entwined in the organs, and the fat cells, the body senses that it's not supposed to be there. It starts producing lymphocytes or white blood cells to attack it. It just produces copious amounts. So now it's a cascading effect. We call that syndrome X. So some of the things that contribute to that, the big portion is stress. And the next thing is diet. So copious amounts of sugar, refined sugar. Actually eating animal fats that have toxins. Because the same thing happens with them. When they're not fed the right things and they eat the wrong things and they get toxins, their bodies also store toxins in their fat cells. And when you ingest that, you are taking in their toxins. When you ingest oils that have been heated to high temperatures, heat changes that oil. It changes its molecular structure, and it becomes a toxin. That's bad. Also causes hardening of the arteries. A lot of people think that it's cholesterol that's the villain.
Right.
Cholesterol, folks, contrary to popular belief, is not the villain. It's rancid oils and sugar. That's what the problem is. That's the problem. And not taking enough of the cold-pressed oils that are actually good, which have the essential fatty acids, which we need because we have several vitamins that are fat-soluble. Vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K. You need good fat in your system in order to utilize those vitamins. So first and foremost, for folks out there with unwanted belly fat, we need to learn how to quiet our minds because constant stress causes an overproduction of cortisol, and if you don't burn it, your body stores it. You know how people talk about that unwanted belly fat? The rest of the body is lean, but they always have that little pouch? A lot of times that has to do with stress.
But I think men have too much ego to learn how to calm it down.
Wow, that's a show in itself. We talked extensively about that, Chella. You know, in our journey, you know, with wellness and trying to help people out. And I talk about this too. Like, I train men and I train women, but it's always the response with women is always different.
Right.
I don't get challenged.
Right.
Men are like, you can't tell me anything, I already know. And I'm
Right.
like, but there's a reason why you seek to my help. So sit back and learn. But that's never the case.
That's sad.
It's always like,
That
with
is
men,
so
it's
sad.
like a competition,
Right.
you know?
Right.
Like the king of the hill, top of the heap.
Right. Yeah, they got to get rid of ego, because
Ego will kill you.
literally.
Literally will kill you. You know, so many times I approach men and I try to come from a level playing field, respect their position.
Right.
But it's all about, this is my journey, I do it my way. Hey, I'm like this. If something is not working for me, I'm open,
Right.
I'm human enough
That's right.
to realize that I don't know it all. This is a collective effort.
Or
you
some
know?
people, I hear you when you're talking to people about just trying to help them. They want to take the time. Now, they're sick. They want to take the time to research what you're sharing with them. In the meantime, they're dying.
They're dying. Because the deal is when I go in, and like I said, I use that term, and I've been called the health Nazi, but I know this. When the body breaks, when it starts showing signs of disease, it's been under duress for a very long time. And you need to take action. And from the very first day that you do something different diet-wise, you start changing the environment in your body.
That's right.
It happens like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
As a matter of fact, if you're calm and you're introduced to a stimuli that creates stress, did you know that you can create an acidic environment within 20 seconds in your body?
Wow.
Someone could plant a thought,
That
right?
fast?
Remember I always say to you, be careful what you take in, what you read, who you deal with, because that bad encounter can change the whole entire ecosystem in your body. So think about people who are under stress all the time.
Right.
Always producing overproduction of adrenaline, suffering from adrenal fatigue, producing copious amounts of cortisol. The body starts to dismantle itself. That's exactly what cortisol does. It breaks down the body, raw materials to produce what it needs. And that's only supposed to happen for a short period of time. If it happens all the time, it throws the internal ecosystem of the body off. So folks, out there in TV land, refined sugar, cut it to a minimum. If not a minimum, cut it to 0. You do not need to eat any type of refined sugar.
Body mechanic, that is really hard for someone to do that's been used to eating sugar all the time. I mean, there's got to be a weaning process.
Well, you know what? If sugar was a new product that was found today, do you know it would be classified as a drug?
Yep.
It would be classified as a drug. And sugar, unrefined sugar, when you take it in, it has an opiate-like effect. It's like morphine, heroin, cocaine, caffeine. They all have similar opiate effects, and the brain produces dopamine. You are actually high with every hit. Every hit. That's what I call it, the sugar rush. And you and I talked about this extensively, Chella. You know, with your party, you got the cake, the party's over, the cake is sitting on the table, Chella's in her bed, and all of a sudden, it's like, Chella. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I go through it myself, and I understand the effects of sugar.
Yeah.
And even I fight it. Yes, you're right. It's a powerful addiction. It's a powerful addiction. But what's interesting on the other side of that, once you learn to normalize your body, you no longer have these peaks and valleys. You know? You've experienced a lot of changes.
Big time.
Right?
Yeah.
You start to normalize your body. Your mood changes. Your ability to concentrate gets better. You're more even-keeled. You're calmer.
I remember a lot more.
Yes. Oh! Not that we're trying to get sidetracked here, but it's all about what you eat. And also, your thoughts. It's not so much what you're eating, but it's what's eating you.
That's right.
That becomes a part of the whole equation. So it's mind, body, and then
soul.
spirit. And what? And power to the
soul.
people. What's that? like Soul Share.
Soul Share, yeah.
And I'm Soul Bono.
Sunny.
Sunny?
Yeah.
Isn't it Sunny Bono?
Sunny Bono.
I said Soul Bono.
Yeah, okay, you can.
I'm sorry, not like that.
Soul Sunny.
I'm kind of digging this, Cello. Yeah, people back then knew how to live.
That's right.
Yeah.
Comfortable, free flowing.
But you know what else? They didn't have big bellies. No. There wasn't that much sugar back there flowing around. No, the sugar consumption changed when Nixon said, and I hate to say this because he's not around, he said, let's make food cheap. So what manufacturers did, they got rid of fat, they villainized fat, and the manufacturers added sugar because without fat, fat is what enhances the flavor. So you either have fat or you have sugar. So they got rid of fat. So everyone thinks everyone is has fat phobia. That's all you hear. Oh, I can't eat too many avocados because it's too much fat. I can't eat too much this, there's too much fat. Fat makes you fat. Bad fat puts fat on you. But when you eat good fat, your body soars. Your body soars. And then they introduced sugar. So back in the 80s, 70s and 80s, the average consumption of sugar was about 40 pounds per annum, per person. Right now, today, it is over 160 pounds per annum. Sugar isn't everything. Sugar is used because it's addictive. It's all part of the plan. You have a restaurant, you serve sugary foods, people eat more food. And then what happens? The girth starts. You get bigger and bigger. The body senses that there are things in the body that's not supposed to be there, and they send out the troops.
And it's starting so early.
Oh!
With baby formula.
Oh, my God. Oh! Baby formula. I don't want to get sidetracked, but there's so many important things to talk about. Folks, and I just want to make this point, and this is kind of a sidebar. There are a lot of mothers out there who can't breastfeed. And what they do is they get, I call it artificial milk for babies. But understand this. For those of you who are using some type of artificial milk, I want you to go and grab that container, look at the ingredients. If the first ingredient is high fructose corn syrup, please introduce that container to the fire. If you don't have a fire, throw it in the trash because it is poisoning your child. Similar effects of drinking baby formula, which has high fructose corn syrup, is just like your child is drinking grain alcohol. There are 22 deadly side effects, and that baby formula, your baby will experience 15 of them.
That's what I use body mechanic to make coquito.
What, baby formula?
No, grain alcohol.
No wonder I don't drink it anymore. That's why I almost ended up going to AA.
192 proof.
What?
Yes.
Oh my God! We have to have a show talking about grain alcohol and alcohol in general. And it's so funny because I was speaking with someone recently, and we have taken alcohol, and it's become a social thing. But it's we do. You're my
Sorry.
What?
I said we have to
Holla break.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back on Body Shop TV.
We will.
Like so many people, are your finances tight lately? Afraid to open your mail or even answer your phone? Well, take heart. You don't have to live like that. If you're 62 or older and own your own home, you can join the thousands of folks who have used safe and effective government-insured reverse mortgages. The government-insured reverse mortgages from Long Island's Senior Reverse Network allow you to stay in your home and turn equity into tax-free cash. Our government-insured reverse mortgages can eliminate mortgage payments, credit card balances, or just improve your lifestyle. Do yourself a favor and solve these problems now. Call the Senior Reverse Network, and our advisors will answer all of your questions about our reverse mortgage programs. We've helped scores of senior Long Island homeowners like you who now enjoy a worry-free retirement. Get the financial security and peace of mind you've dreamed about. Pick up the phone and call us at the Senior Reverse Network now to set up a free consultation.
Call 1-800-985-REVERSE. That's 1-800-985-7383.
Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail centre. Hogshair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly using Ecolab Blue Coral soaps and waxes. Formula Auto Wash has served the community for over 30 years. Senior discounts all day, every day. Ladies' Day Wednesday, $3 off any wash. Early bird discount Monday through Thursday till 9:30 a.m. Check out our website, formulaautowash.com.
Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware.
We have 3 of the largest showrooms of safes on display and in stock. You can see and touch them in person instead of browsing a catalog. We carry gun and rifle safes, burglary safes, jewelry safes, fire rated from a half hour to 2 hour. Famous name brands.
We sell Gardol.
We sell AMSAC.
The new AMSAC touchscreen.
If you're ever in need of a safe, think Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware. Right, Lockie?
That's right, Alan.
So then I said, Mr. Prime Minister, I'm flattered that you love chocolate, but I'm here strictly in a professional. What's wrong with him?
He thinks you're naked.
My shell is brown. It just looks like my milk chocolate is showing. Only a fool would think I'd actually show up naked.
So it's that kind of party. Hit it.
I'm sexy and I know it. Aye. Look at that body. Look at that body. Look at that body. I work out. Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Old Spice body spray will make you feel so powerful to blow your mind right in front of your face. Goodbye. Oh no! I don't. Power!
Automatic freshness, softness, and static control has never been easier with the Bounce Dryer Bar. I just stick it to the inside of my dryer, and I never have to remember.
Oh, Old Spice body spray makes you smell like power! It's so powerful it sells itself in other people's commercials. You smell like outdoor freshness.
You smell like power.
Yeah, I do. Power! Power!
Welcome back to Body Shop TV. My name is Chella.
And I am Body Mechanic NYC. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Why are you feeling so good, Body Mechanic?
Let me tell you, I'm so excited about this next thing, Chella. I have met tons and tons of people and worked with so many people, and people are so concerned about body fat and toxins, and they're trying to figure out, how can I do this, take this off, take that off, I can't sleep, I got too much inflammation. So in my journey, in my travels, and folks, let me tell you something, I study and research 24/7. While you are getting your beauty rest, the Body Mechanic is up in his laboratory looking and reading, trying to figure out the best ways to get you to have optimal health.
This is true. He's not lying.
And I stumbled across something that is thousands of years old, and it's something that everyone can do, from babies to senior citizens. It can be a little messy at times, but it's extremely effective. And what I'm talking about is castor oil packs. So, here is castor oil. If you look at it, you'll notice the consistency of it is very thick. It's actually one of the most used oils, and it's used in just about every industry. The castor oil comes from the castor seed. The seed actually originated in India. And basically, when they press the seed, it excretes this oil, and the toxic constituents stay inside the seed, but the oil does wonders for the human body. So, when we were young, what our mothers used to do, well, I remember when I was young, my mother used to give me like a tablespoon or a teaspoon of castor oil, and I was like, it was like, I don't know, it's like coagulated fat in your mouth. And you would swallow it, but what it did was, it kept you regular, so that you weren't backed up. Castor oil is antiviral, antibacterial, microbial. It's incredible what it does to the body. Now, what it does to the body is very different when you ingest it, vice having it applied topically to your body. So, let's look at this miracle oil in a bottle. When you apply castor oil topically, it soaks into your bloodstream, and the constituents of the castor oil do many, many things. It stimulates your lymphatic system. It balances your hormone system. When you have free radicals in your body, the castor oil helps the liver to produce more white blood cells. This is what keeps your body pure and clean inside. Helps to fight those little toxins and things that are not supposed to be there that are running around wreaking havoc on your system. This oil helps to stimulate that system so that it keeps you clean. And lymph fluid is what it works with. Lymph fluid there's 4 times more lymph fluid in your body than actual blood. Like when you get a cut, the first clear substance you see is lymph. You have lymph nodes all over your body, in your face, in your jawline, in your neck, below your sternum, down the center of your body. You have lymph tunnels all over your body. And then what you have is these little mechanisms, little lobes called lymph nodes. And what they do, the lymph fluid will transfer toxins to the lymph node, and the lymph node attacks it. Sends the white blood cells in, and they go. And once it's destroyed, blood pulls the lymph fluid, and then the liver gets rid of it. It's incredible. So if you have cysts, if you have fibroids, it allows the body to dismantle those things and get rid of them. It's absolutely crazy. It's insane what it does. It also, and one of the other things I didn't talk about with belly fat is this. Another reason the body increases belly fat or increases fat on the body, if you don't have the proper amount, if your diet is not clean, if you don't have adequate amounts of antioxidants, then your liver will take a toxin or a free radical, package it in fat, and send it off to be stored. Castor oil allows you to address those fat cells with those toxins and helps your body to expel that. So that alone will also help with reducing body fat. It normalizes your system. And some other great things about castor oil applications is that I usually do them at night, is what happens with sleep. Chella, tell them about that.
I timed it. I put it on, and exactly 8 minutes, I just felt myself just falling into a sleep, such a relaxation mode. And I was asleep in 10 minutes. I was watching the clock. I was very attentive to how my body was changing, and I felt it. And as I had it on my stomach, I felt my digestive system like speeding up. I just felt stuff moving at a rapid rate. It's awesome.
Oh my gosh. I've even noticed that I've gotten leaner since I started using it. And my sleep is better. I've worked with people with rheumatoid arthritis, chronic arthritis, and they've done castor oil packs and noticed a big reduction in inflammation and in joint pain. Huge reduction. You can take castor oil, put it on the wool flannel, and actually apply it directly to a joint.
Yep.
And wake up the next morning or, after the application, and hours later, you notice there's almost a 70-80% reduction in pain.
That's right.
This is like doctor in a bottle. Imagine that. You don't even have a stethoscope. Hey, doc, what's up? I talk to my castor oil. So, folks, what we're going to do is, when we go to our next commercial break, when we come back, Chella and the body mechanic are going to walk you through a castor pack application so you can do it yourself. All right? One of the main caveats about that, what you want to do is you take a Band-Aid. I would recommend you going to like CVS or Duane Reade or Walmart. Find yourself a small bottle of castor oil before you make the big investment.
Right.
What you do is you pour a dime-sized amount on a Band-Aid, just put it on your skin and wear it for a few minutes, or you could just take it and rub it in to see if there's a reaction. If you don't have a reaction to it, thumbs up, rock and roll with it. Okay? So I'm really excited about this, Chella.
Talk about how it affects your skin.
Oh my gosh. Topically, right? Providing the skin is not broken, but if you have eczema, you have different impurities in your skin, it's incredible what the oil does to the skin because it's antiviral, antibacterial, microbial. I mean, it cleans your body up.
It takes away fungus.
Fungus, it's antifungal. I mean, it cleans your body up from the inside to the outside. Mm-hmm. It's incredible. It's incredible. And if you decide that the castor oil works for you, you should actually have clothing that are dedicated to doing the castor oil packs.
Right.
You should have your little mini bag with your towel, with your wrap, with your shirt, because this could be something that becomes a part of your regimen like breathing and eating.
Right. If it becomes stained or soiled, you'll have that to use and not ruin your other clothing.
Absolutely. And what I recommend as far as frequency is what you want to do is you want to do 3 days. So what you can do is you can start out with 15 to 30 minutes. I mean, you can leave it on as long as you want, but what you want to do is introduce it to your body slowly. You're going to feel a lot of changes. I'm telling you, it's just incredible. It's just incredible. You start with 15 to 30 minutes, and then you can increase it each day. You can do it for a half hour. You can do it for an hour. But I can tell you right now, when you try it, you are going to be out. I mean, what I do is when I'm set up at home, I lay down, I elevate my knees, I lay back, I apply it across my abdomen. And sometimes people have a tendency to have it over the top of the liver, because right at the base of the right side of your rib cage, your liver rests just behind that. So you can have it resting up on top of the rib cage, down to the lower part of the abdomen, right? And you lay back, and I'm telling you, 90% of you, within 15 minutes, will be slumbering. There will be drool running down the side of your face. But I can tell you one thing. The first time I did it, I remember I was out for about 5 hours.
Yep.
And when I woke up, I felt like I'd been sleeping for 9.
Yeah, yeah.
It's incredible.
It's great.
It's absolutely incredible.
And you mentioned earlier that they should test it on their skin before they make the big investment. It's not a huge investment.
It's not. It's very inexpensive, considering what it does.
Right.
What?
But a bottle like that costs what?
It could range. It could range from $7 up to $18.
Yeah.
But what it does for your health is worth thousands, millions. It can prevent surgery.
And maybe as opposed to going to a commercial drugstore, if they find it's effective for them, they can buy it online.
Yes.
Much cheaper.
Yes. Yeah. So, folks, the time has come. I'm really excited. We need to pay some bills, and when we come back, get your video cams out. Well, you know what? You can always watch this show. Get your notepad out. Get your pen. Get it ready to go, because we're going to take you to Castorville. That's right, folks.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Yes.
Are you planning an event and want to include entertainment, but you're not sure where to turn? Act1Entertainment.net has provided over 1,500 events with quality, affordable live entertainment at private parties, corporate affairs, festivals, bike rallies, and more. Act One will fit into your budget. They're friendly, reliable, and do all the legwork for you. They take all major credit cards. Log on to Act1Entertainment.net for a free, no-obligation price quote, or call 631-758-3505 for a brochure. You'll be happy you did.
Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail center. Hog's hair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly using Ecolab Blue Coral soaps and waxes. Formula Auto Wash has served the community for over 30 years. Senior discounts all day, every day. Ladies' Day Wednesday, $3 off any wash. Early bird discount Monday through Thursday till 9:30 a.m. Check out our website, formulaautowash.com.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware.
We have 3 of the largest showrooms of safes on display and in stock. You can see and touch them in person instead of browsing a catalog. We carry gun and rifle safes, burglary safes, jewelry safes, fire rated from a half hour to 2 hour. Famous name brands.
We sell Gardol.
We sell AMSAC.
The new AMSAC touchscreen.
If you're ever in need of a safe, think Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware. Right, Lockie?
That's right, Alan.
Take it off.
I'm nervous, Chella. I'm naked.
Welcome back to Body. You are so crazy, Body Mechanic. OMG. I can't take you anywhere.
I feel shy.
As much as you like to show your pecs.
All right.
Welcome back to Body Shop TV. My name is Chella.
And I'm the Body Mechanic NYC, ready to get my castor oil.
I'll be your Vanna White once again.
Yes. So, folks, things that you need to perform a proper castor oil pack. You need castor oil. You need the wool flannel. Folks, let's talk about this for a second real fast. Okay.
That's a simulation.
Right, the simulation, because the actual wool flannel looks like it's like off-white, kind of a yellowish color. The reason why you want wool is a hollow fiber. It allows the actual constituents of the oil to ride along the outside of the fiber, so it's easier to transfer from the wool flannel to your skin into your body. Cotton has a tendency to absorb and hold it. Now, the thing about this, as long as you keep this refrigerated after you use it, you can use this for several years. So one of the things that you need to do, the first thing that we do is you take the wool flannel and you drizzle 2 to 3 ounces of castor oil. It is very thick. As you look, you shake it, show them, Chella. It's very thick. So once you actually have the wool flannel drenched, then what you do is you take it, you fold it, and you squeeze it to make sure that the oil is all the way soaked through the wool flannel. Okay? Other thing you want to do, because of the thickness, if it's cold, what you want to do is actually change the viscosity and make it looser. So what I recommend you do is taking your oven, preheat it, put it in the oven, right, inside a glass or ceramic pan, let it warm up. You just want to warm it up. You only want it in the oven for maybe 2 minutes.
Don't cook it.
Don't cook it, because once it burns, it changes the structure of the oil. You do not want to burn it. You just want to loosen up the oil. So once it's actually soaked with castor oil and warmed, you take it out, and what you're going to do, you are going to take the wool flannel. Now, a lot of times your liver sets just below your rib cage. So it's right here, because it's going to also stimulate what the liver does as far as detoxifying the blood, okay? And the liver also produces 35–40% of the lymph fluid. So you definitely want to stimulate your liver. So once the oil is on, you have the flannel on, then what you do is you take saran wrap so you can hold it in place. So you take the saran wrap. Actually, you know what? Take the roll out, Chella. And you're going to roll it around. You can roll it right over the mic.
This is too close, body mechanic.
I don't know, Chella. Chella, you have weight.
I got my dangerous curves all over you.
One thing that I do recommend that you do, I want you to actually, you should probably use, like, have gloves that you can use because the oil can be kind of messy. So get low, Chella.
Get low?
Almost like a twerk low.
Ooh.
There we go. And come up top. And what you want to do is always in the wrap on the side so you know exactly where to break it. So right here you break it. Like that. So when you go to take it off, you can always just pull from the side. You will find the little things that you need to do as you start to do it more and more. You will develop a rhythm. So now, it holds the flannel castor oil in place. The next thing you do is you should lay down. Did you get the guns? See the guns?
Will you
Okay, sorry. So you lay back and you rest. You like this. And I wish I had a pillow, Chella.
It's okay.
All right. So you lay down like this.
Elevate the legs.
Elevate the legs because a lot of people have tight quadriceps. So what it'll do, it'll take it and make your pelvis rotate forward so you'll be uncomfortable.
Good pillows underneath.
Yep. Make sure you have your remote. We watch Buy Shop TV reruns. Good.
madhousetv.com.
Yep, madhousetv.com. Then what you're going to do is once you have the wrap on, then you take and apply the heating pad. And what you want to do is kind of seal the heat in. You set your heating pad to
high,
medium or high.
I like it on high.
You like it on high?
Yes. I like it hot.
And then what you do is you take and you drape a towel or a blanket over. This holds the heat in. And then you sit back. Wow. Man, Chella, how's my fro? Is it okay?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Get the arm behind and let her go to work. And I'm telling you what's very interesting. As soon as you lay back, probably within 7 to 8 minutes, you're going to actually feel your digestion cranking up.
Yes.
It's incredible.
And you begin to feel relaxed.
Oh, I'm telling you. And by the way, folks, make sure you have a drool cup because every time I wake up, I have a line running down the side of my face. And that's how you do it. You apply it. You can leave it on for 20 minutes, 30 minutes the first time. I have kept it on when I do it now, I keep it on all night. I wake up in the morning. And here's the other thing. This oil does stain, right? So what you want to do is have clothes designated just for castor oil. If you're going to do it on your awesome leather sofa, I recommend you putting something on the sofa. But the great thing about using the saran wrap is that it allows it to be sealed in.
Right.
Okay? Just remember, you want to soak the flannel, wrap, heating pad, cover,
and relax. And just reiterate, when you're putting the wool cloth in the oven just to warm it up a bit, do not cook it because it begins to have a terrible odor.
Yes, the wool burns. Well, that's what happens with anything. When you cook anything too long, it just changes the molecular structure of the product. It's no longer the same thing.
Right.
Yep. I truly believe heat was the demise of the Western culture, but that's besides the point. You know, we're the only mammals that use heat for anything. Everybody else just does their thing. But let me tell you something, folks. Try the castor oil pack. Change your life. Change your health. And spread the word. And feel free to resort back to this video anytime you want to visit the 70s with castor oil pack.
Body Shop TV.
Body Shop TV.
So, Body Mechanic, what are we talking about next week?
Huh?
What are we going to talk about next week?
What do you want to talk about? You know what I want to talk about, Chella?
What?
I want to talk about good old cholesterol. The good, the bad, and the ugly, and the fake.
All right, cholesterol.
Yes.
So what goes good in regards to relationships?
With cholesterol?
Yeah.
Oh. Do you want to talk about erectile dysfunction?
Yes.
You know why?
Why?
Because when people take Lipitor and Crestor, it affects how Willie works.
Yes, yes, yes.
Absolutely.
Perfect. Perfect combination.
Right. So I got a feeling that everybody's going to be using castor oil packs. I can see family packs. Family packs.
Excellent, excellent.
And folks, when you store your castor oil pack, once you take it off, put your little gloves back on because it can be a little messy.
You know, they say that castor oil has an odor. There's not an odor out of the bottle.
No, it's not an odor out of the bottle. It's different.
It's a little. It's fine.
Right. So what you do is you take your wool flannel, you fold it up, you put it inside a plastic bag, and then what you do is you put it in a ceramic. Do not put it in a plastic container, folks. Use glass.
Why not plastic?
Because it can break down some of the constituents in the plastic. All right? Especially long-term being in the refrigerator. But this can actually keep for a couple of years.
Years?
Yes. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. It's oil. Castor oil does not go rancid, folks. It's incredible. It's kind of like coconut oil, which they call 70-degree oil.
Yes.
It doesn't go rancid.
Love it. That was fun. That was interesting.
I'm looking forward to talking about cholesterol next week.
I'm looking forward to talking about erectile dysfunction.
When we were sitting with Miss Dangerous Curves,
yes,
and she made that comment, it's funny how she went to that healthcare practitioner, and she didn't mention that. So many people are taking statins, and actually last year, there's a lot of people who are still taking Lipitor. Lipitor came off of patent last year, and then a whole bunch of things came out about Lipitor causes diabetes, hypertension. Folks, just do your research before next week comes. If you have questions, we want you all to be involved in this because this affects the entire Western community.
People are very preoccupied with their cholesterol count.
Well, this is what's interesting. It's because when they walk in to see the doctor, everything else is fine, but I notice that your cholesterol is creeping up. And it's funny because I have an independent lab that draws my blood because I haven't been to the doctor in 10 years. And he says, everything is perfect. Prostate, blah, 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 da-da-ding, blah-da-blah. Get the blood work of a 20-year-old. But I noticed that your cholesterol is a little high.
Yeah, yeah.
I said, really, Doc? I said, I'll tell you what, I'll call you. How's that? And then the other thing that I say to them, back in the 50s when doctors went to med school, guess what the range of cholesterol was? 350 to 400. Now all of a sudden, 200 is a deadly number. This all changed when they started their campaign to sell statins to the general population.
This is your topic for next week, Body Mechanic?
Absolutely. I just want to segue to give people a little insight.
Right, don't give them too much
excited.
information.
Oh, no, I'm getting riled up right now because I'm thinking about all those guys with erectile dysfunction with bad livers and, oh. You got fog in your glasses, sexy.
Ooh.
Man, I like them.
I like them too.
I don't know. I think maybe we should play 70s role.
I think we should play any role every week.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to get on Madhouse TV with Body Shop.
That's right.
Yeah. Maybe we should pay a visit to your friend.
The costume lady?
Yes, the costume lady. I like this.
I like it too.
I was so excited about this show that I couldn't sleep last night. That's why I got the shades on to hide the bags.
Me too.
Chella, I like those disco balls.
Thank you.
In fact, every time it hits the light, the glitters, I feel like I want to twerk.
Dance, baby, dance. Disco Inferno.
Chella, can you take us out with a little few notes?
Oh, no. I did that last week. No.
What?
That's enough.
You love performing.
I do, but come on, not all the time. Just once. That's enough. Give him a little something,
All right.
something.
So we're talking about
Erectile dysfunction and...
So that's two health topics.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll
so maybe we can figure out a relationship thing, something that goes with that.
We will. Just stay tuned. Check us out next week on Body Shop TV. Just log on to madhousetv.com as you did today, and we'll see you next week. In the meantime, love hard and kiss long. You're silly. Have a great week.